So is she really a doctor?
The Harvard University investigation found there were inadequate citations in Gay's work, but no evidence of intentional deception or research misconduct.
The point where Ms. Willis should be treated also under
I think we
I very much want to be here, so I'm not a hostile witness. I very much want to be
Not
here.
so much that you're hostile, Ms. Willis, it'd be an adverse witness. Your interests are opposed to Ms. Merchant's.
Ms. Merchant's interests are contrary to democracy, Your Honor, not to mine.
Put our hands together and help one another. Why we can't band together at this time, at this moment? This is going to be Black History Month, right? Y'all all say Martin Luther King had a dream, but guess what? I am the dream.
What it do, what the business is, people, it's your boy That Way with Jack Travis to be precise. We're back in this before another quick little episode, man. It was just something that just, I was scrolling through my little feeds and all this, picking up on news, and I ran across something about this lady. Tiffany Hilliard, Superman. I'll get to her later in the episode because it sparked off an interesting thought process in my head about Black women in power and, you know, just where we are with a couple of situations. So I'm going to go through something about Claudine Gay, Fanny Willis, and then finally Tiffany Hilliard. All right. Like and subscribe to the channel, man. Back in the building again. I just put a little live episode out a little while ago. So y'all go and check that out, man. But yeah, just a little dissertation, if you will, man, just on you know, a couple situations out here lately about some Black women in positions of power. Now, this isn't anything to like tear them down and talk like they can't do it or anything like that. It's just 3 different examples, and they kind of span a little spectrum, and you know, I want to speak on them. So we'll start this thing out with Miss Claudine Gay. Now, if you don't know, she was the first ever Black lady head of Harvard University. Well, I would say about a month ago now, she was forced to resign amid allegations of plagiarism. Now, it doesn't take a genius to put together. Like, now, you're telling me someone that you know was vetted thoroughly, more thorough than any of her counterparts before her. I don't know if you can call them counterparts, maybe just in the fact that they were in that position, but I don't think any of them looked like her, came from her experience. So that would lead me to believe that the vetting process that was employed when it came to her was thorough. So had there been any allegations of plagiarism or anything, just any kind of misgivings when it came to her work history, man, you would think that would have been found. And you're telling me all of a sudden after she attains this position, all of a sudden y'all find evidence of her plagiarizing? I don't. Something tells me that anyone that, well, I can't say that because some people get in that position by other means, but it's hard to believe that the head of Harvard is not intelligent enough to actually write all of that material themselves. Now, you've heard about people at newspaper outlets and, you know, websites and, you know, this, that, and the third plagiarizing, but those are like small bits of work. The type of materials that I think she would have to submit in order to get the job and on a daily basis, you know, I believe that she's capable of doing that on her own. But for some reason, all of a sudden, here they come with these allegations, and I don't know if it was because she couldn't disprove them or she just got sick and tired of the whole process, but, you know, she lost her position. She resigned. And, you know, there's a deeper conversation when it comes to people that are truly capable of their jobs, but they don't fit a certain profile and the difficulties they may face. You dig what I'm saying? But that's just one example. And this is gonna be a short video. I'm not gonna stay on long, man. I just wanted to get something to be able to play around and put up real quick. But that's one example, man. So now you move into, I guess you would call it the middle. Fanny Willis is the next example of a black woman in power, right? These days that's facing some difficult times because of it. So she's handling one of the Trump trials in Georgia. Well, here in the last week, of course, she's been on trial herself because of her relationship with the one Nathaniel Wade, which was a prosecutor in the office, and he was working on the case with her, or she worked on his case. It's all kind of a bumblefuck, just all kind of twisted up, man. And I watched some of the trial footage. She's pretty combative, and Nathan, I think they did a good job of matching the energy of Trump's lawyers. But, it's just, again, for the purposes of this video, it's like, damn, man, okay, another black woman in a position of power. Of course, they're going to always look for a reason to discredit her, but it's like, damn, you stick your hand in the cookie jar fucking with a man that ain't divorced yet. The classic story is I was going through a divorce, I was separated. Yeah, but yet and still, in black and white on the books, you are still married. And if something worse, some infidelity, some shit would have come up in between that time, that's going to create a problem for you. So it's unfortunate that they got their groove back together in such a manner at such a time, man, because it just gives fuel to the fire, and it just gives people, the same old reasoning to kind of use the same stereotypes when it comes to not just black people in power, but black women. You know what I mean? It's already a stigma about their capabilities of this, that, and the third. So it's unfortunate when people get, fall into a category. And, love is love, man. I'm happy that folks in love. I'm happy that Fanny had that 650. Nathan Wade was drilling out. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. It was a win-win until you all decided to enter into a trial and had all of these goddamn interconnected pathways and all that, man. It just complicate things. So then you come to people like this young lady, right? The Superman, Tiffany Henry. Now, I don't know if y'all familiar with this piece of work. Let me straighten up in my chair, man. Because this day, Charlotte right here, man, what is wrong with her, dog? You see people do shit out here in the world sometimes. You be like, I guess it's just like that ball till you fall thing. Like, this motherfucker know they going to prison. Like, why would you even do such stupid shit? So, again, speaking from black women being in power, you already know it's a type of target on your back. Your vetting process is going to be more thorough. It's always going to be people looking to catch you up on something. You can't go out there and adhere to them goddamn stereotypes. You can't have meetings with the board claiming, that some money is missing. You don't know the money yet, and you got a fake dog and your Nino Brown hat, and you're the embodiment of Nino Brown. You even have a DJ playing Rihanna. Bitch better have my money in the background. And you have a person taping it to put it on social media. You can't do that. You can't go around here buying $150,000 cars. You can't have a 300-person employee list, 5, 6 round-the-clock security. Tiffany Henry, the mayor of Dalton. It's another one. She's like the mayor of Dalton, and then she's the head honcho, a manager of some other little city, the town right next to it, and just clown, man. Everything she does, bro, she's got to turn the camera on. She brought that foolishness down to Alabama, man. She left that shit in Chicago. Just doing stupid shit that you look at, and it's like, she ought to know she going to prison. I just recently read that she had, in an effort to get her reelected here lately, she had, it was something about she was giving away $1 million to the residents of Dalton. Some type of raffle or some shit you enter. But just all in the effort to raise money to get reelected. And apparently the FBI just told the baby girl, you might want to put some brakes on them plans. Because we got some inquiries going on right about now in the that may thwart your bid to become reelected. And you know, I'm all for seeing a black woman win. I'm for seeing black people win, man. But we gonna call it out the way it's supposed to be called out on That Way with Jack Travis. And you do clown shit like that, man. It's so many. And I hate to say it, boy. You see a black person get put on the mailboard or something, boy, in my head, I be like, oh shit. This nigga finna steal somebody. I know he finna grab some bread. Shirley Franklin, Kwame up there in Philly. I'm telling my brothers to list stuff, man, and I hate that for us, bro, because it just gives people the onus to kind of talk about us the way they usually talk about us. But yeah, man, that was just kind of like my spanning the spectrum, man, of just 3 black ladies right now just having some difficulties behind the positions of power that they find themselves in. They wanted to get there, and for whatever reason, they're having some difficulty. Some fabricated lies are part of the system. One that just got too close to the line of what was proper and what was improper, and then one is just damn a full-on clown. So, you know, it's not an indictment on all black women in high places and high positions, but I thought it was an interesting video to make to just kind of point out the difference in the 3 and just bring it to y'all's attention if you're not aware as of the moment. But you are now. So, that has been That Way with Jack Travis, man. Catch y'all on the rebound, my dog. Loud.